Questions is back. So tonight we have, I'm going to do two different type of readings. One is with the Gypsy Witch deck, and that's going to be a female and a male reading. And then the other one is going to be a Moonology reading. So if you're joining me tonight, then that's what we were doing. Also, if I wanted to know if anybody tried the 3x33 method for last week, because that's basically what I went over last week, was the 3x33 method. If you don't know what that is, you can refer back to my previous videos. But just a brief on it. Basically, last week we for 3 days straight, you wrote down 33 times something that you wanted to manifest or something that you desire to have. So for 3 days straight, you know, we manifested that. I personally manifested a trip. Islamic Pam. But I personally manifested a trip. It was not planned at all. But we went to New Orleans for the weekend, over this past weekend. And yeah, I manifested that. I literally wrote on live in my journal that I wanted to go on a trip in March, and we did that. So if you don't believe in the power by 33, you should really try it before you believe anything. Try it first, trial and error. Don't just knock it because it's not something that you're not used to. Try it. Let me know. And if you did try that method, put in the comments, what have you manifested or what has come to fruition for you? Okay, so right now I'm going to start with, so I already took out the deck. We have an 18, which is for the women. There's a woman on it, and 19 for the males. So that's the different readings that I'm doing. So one would be for males and one would be for females. So I'm going to start with the female. I'm excited because I haven't done tarot readings like the past couple of weeks because I was waiting on my new cards. And I got these from a shop in New Orleans called the Tea House, or the bottom of the teacup, something like that. But yeah, that's where I got this deck. So I'm excited. Okay, so I'm doing the women first. Okay, so already, like I was saying, if you just joined, I'm doing 3 different readings tonight. I'm doing, right now I'm getting ready to do the woman, but I already put out these 2. One is for the female, which is the 18, that's the woman on it, and the other one's for the male. So right now I'm just setting the 18 in the middle since I'm doing a woman reading. And right now, before I get started, let's do this first. So since I'm doing a general reading to yourself, I just want you to think of, you know, just make a wish basically. What do you want to manifest? What is something that you want to manifest, or, you know, what's a wish that you have or that you desire? So we're going to start there, and I'm going to count it out. 1, 2. Okay, so 2, if it would have been an odd number, the Joker I just pulled, if it would have been an odd number, then that means that it would have came into fruition. I mean, if it would have been an even number, that means it would have came into fruition. But if it was an odd number, that means that it's doubtful. So our Joker was 2. So whatever you wished may come into fruition. Okay, so I'm going to set that to the side. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle the deck since I just did that. So if you're just joining us, I'm doing the women's reading right now. I'm doing a reading for the women. We have a Joker. Okay. So I have to do 2 layers because we have an inner and an outer. So I'm about to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so first we have the number 36. You probably can't see it, but the cat indicates flattery if near. Number 6 foretells personal injury near 29 and 30. It denotes strife. So that's basically telling me that there's some type of personal injury. So be careful, be cautious this week. That's the best advice I can give you on that one. Number 26, the park foretells a new love when very near, if distant, false friends. So this week, either you have a new love coming into play, or you either, especially with this, today is March 29th, meaning that the moon is in waning phase. So that's a time to, I'll get more into that in a 2nd, but that basically means that it's a time for you to release and let go. So that really hit. That really hit right there. But anyways, number 29. The mouse denotes lost by theft. Nearby, it denotes recovery after great difficulty, but distant. The loss will be irretrievable. Number 30. The rod near predicts family quarrels, distant losses. The tree, good health near, flowers, fulfillment of highest hopes. That's good since we just started spring, being the new year. Time to cleanse and renew. Number 24, hand in hand indicates confiding disposition when in close proximity to 38, 39, and 42. Okay, so we don't have any of those. Yeah, we don't have any of those near. Friendship will warm into love. When near 45, favor will be found within superiors. Near 48, financial success. Okay, so we're not near any of those numbers. And then lastly, we're back up. Number 37. The rapiers warn us against assaults which threaten and will occur sooner or later according to the distance from the person. Dang, that's crazy. And it looks like an arms. I don't know if you can see that, but okay. Number 31. The rose turned to the dark clouds foretells misadventures, but far from the person the evil consequences may be averted. Number 14. The rider is a sure sign of good news unless alongside of 6, 8, 11, or 13, which is not. So that's good news coming. Number 25. Clouds with the dark side toward the person indicates divorce. The bright side toward the person, again, it's time to release. So that is all coinciding. The bright side toward the person ensures domestic happiness. Number 28. The anchor denotes successful ventures in business and love and surrounded by 11, 13, 29, 30. Oh, we're near 30. 31 and 35. Breach of trust. Near the dog, fidelity of the one you love. Number 44. The broken glass foretells ill luck for long years if near, but if distant. So this card was by me. So the broken glass foretells ill luck for long years. Okay, then we have number 41. Roses indicate beauty and rugged health. Number 32. The mountains nearby indicate the presence of a mighty enemy. Number 19. This card Number 40. Wine is a symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety. Okay. So basically from that reading for the women, we're on the women. What I basically got from that is, you know, we always are like very in tune with ourselves as far as women. You know, you may have a connection with someone. It could be a friend that, you know, you are in tune. You have to go with your gut, with that gut feeling. Like everybody has it. And so basically what I got from that reading is either you have somebody that's close by you that you may end up having a love ship with, or you can be in a marriage now that's not good for you. I'm not, you know, telling you to break up with that person or nothing like that, because maybe it could just be communication. So maybe it's better ways that you can communicate, or maybe, you know, there's other things that you can do to help be helpful in your relationship. So maybe it could be that it don't always have to be like you have to get a divorce. Like maybe there are things that, you know, you haven't tried that you could try to better help that relationship. This is just a sign that maybe you just need to do something different. So, and then as far as career, it also stated that, you know, you may have something good coming this week. If you haven't already, you also may have something, sorry. You may have something good coming this week. So be prepared. Keep your eyes open. And as I stated, if you didn't see at the beginning of the video, last week we went over and I touched over the 3x33. I know for me and some people around me that has tried it, it's a really good method. Like I stated, I literally manifested a trip. I just got back from New Orleans yesterday, and it was a trip that was not planned at all. I literally on my live last week stated that I was going to take a trip in March, and I did that. So that's my advice for the ladies. Okay, now we're moving to the men. We're on card number 19. Again, I'm putting that in the middle. And I'm going to reshuffle the deck. And then after I do the males, I'm going to do just the overall moon reading. I finally got some new moonology cards that I'm pretty excited about. But yeah, I'm going to do the moon tarot after this. And that's just a general reading for everybody. It's not really male or female. Okay, so now we're on the fellas. All right, men, let's see what we have. What does the universe have in store for you? Got that joke again. Okay, that's 8. That's the first 8. Okay, the first card I pulled, number 48. The money safe indicates riches. If shut side is toward the person, it denotes loss by speculation and it's open. So maybe you have some money on the way. Then we have number 1. The sun near signifies happiness and popularity. Near snakes, mice, and dark side of clouds presages vexation. Number 49. The eye when near denote, which is near me, so denotes great interest taken by friends. Okay. Number 6. The coffin foretells acute illness for loss of property when near the person. And that's near me. Number 33. The clover leaf is a bearer of good tidings, but if near clouds, it denotes great chagrin. If however, number 2 does not lie near number 29 or 28, which we did not pull either of those cards today, the chagrin will be short duration and happiness will follow. Number 14, the rider is a sure sign of good news unless alongside of 6, 8, 11, or 13, which is not, so you may have good news coming. Number 50, the bear is a sign of successful speculation. Okay, man, I see it's like whoever's watching, it's nothing but success and good news for you. Okay, we're moving on to the outer. Number 38, flames on the hearth indicate good fortune and neutralizes the evil of near-lying unlucky cards and increases the value of lucky ones. Number 43, lightning denotes surprise, disagreeable in accordance to distance. Number 42, amour is a sign that someone is looking at you with great love and longing. Somebody has an admirer. Number 52, the shepherd indicates an intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. Number 15, the letter is a sign of good tidings when near. And it's near me, so we have good tidings. So again, riches, you may have something unexpected coming this week. So I would look out for that. It could be in the form of money. It can be in the form of a new job. It can be in the form of a new love life. I'm getting all of that from this reading right now. Number 49, the eye when near, which is near me, denotes great interest taken by friends. Okay, number 6, the coffin foretells acute illness or loss of property when near the person. So, here's that. It could be a death, or it just could be a death of relationships. That don't really mean that somebody's dying. I really take these cards, when I do these type of readings, I do it like metaphorically, not so much, because at the end of the day, like, you are a light beam of force inside of a vehicle. Like, this body is basically your vehicle, with that being said. So you can't take things so, like, even though it says that, acute illness or loss of property, you can't take it so literal. It's not, it don't always mean that it could be a death. It could be a death in something either that you've been needing to let go of. It could be a death as far as relationships that you know has been dead for a long time, and it's just probably time to let it go. So don't take that so literal, like, you know, oh my God, somebody's dying. As far as illness, you know, if you get sick, like, you just gotta pay attention to the signs of your body. I know a lot of people talk about like they have allergies or like the pollen. I know for myself, I don't have that, but I know my son, you know, sometimes when he go outside, or like, you just gotta know the signs of your body, because it's always gonna give you, your body's always gonna give you signs. So like if he come back in the house, or he don't even gotta go outside sometimes, but if his eyes itching, they red, swollen, watery, you know, he's sneezing, he just looks congested, then I know that, okay, I'm gonna give him nettle for that. And so that's what I do for that. If it's stomach aches, then I do activated charcoal pills for that. But you just have to really learn your body. So as far as illness, just really, anytime if I'm having an illness or something, I know what helped me. Not only did my uncle help me a lot with, you know, just being natural, healing things, but I also, I Google a lot. I just Google natural remedies for whatever's going on. Natural remedies for stomach aches, natural remedy for headaches, or, you know, anything like that. Okay, the last one for the men, number 21. The stork denotes change of residence for the better, sooner or later, according to the distance which it lies from the person. I'm reading one more time. It's the last one. The stork denotes change of residence. So somebody may be moving soon. Are you relocating? It is good to relocate. I personally relocated from Kansas City. I'm in Houston, Texas now. And personally, it's one of the best decisions I could have made. Not only is the city bigger, the food is great. Not saying that KC, I do miss the barbecue. I have not had any type of barbecue since I left KC. I do miss that. But overall experience, it's a lot, way more to do in Houston. So if you feeling like you on that move and you, but my thing is too, what I noticed, like I would never move, like especially if you have children. I'm not telling you, you know, like don't make that move, but just make sure you're ready. Like I know it helped me to be around family. Like I moved with my grandmother. I moved where I had a lot of family, so I had a lot of help. You know, some people are able to move with children and kind of just jump out there, but I personally would not recommend that. I would recommend, you know, if you already have a good, stable security, and, you know what I'm saying, you already have help, don't change that, you know what I'm saying? But if you are in a situation where you feel like you need to do something different, I would first visit that place. I wouldn't just up and move to it. So that's my advice as far as that goes. So that's the end of that reading. This deck, I love this deck. I just purchased this deck. It's called the Gypsy Witch. I got it in New Orleans when I was just there. But I really like that deck. It basically looks like, I like it because it looks like, I don't know if you play spades, but that's the cards that it looks like each card. So I really like that because it kind of gave me a little insight on what each card meant too. But so yeah, that's that deck. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the moon reading. Okay, so as I do this, again, as I stated, I don't know if you heard me or was started with us at the beginning. Today is March 29th, Monday, and the moon is in waning. What that means is the waning moon phase is from the full moon, and it was a full moon. I think Saturday and Sunday was a full moon. But from the full moon to the new moon, it lasts for around 2 weeks and is a time when we need to release and let go. So what you're going to do as I shuffle, I want you to basically think about, I'm going to ask, so when I pull one, each card is going to be a question. Okay. So when I pull the first card, I'm going to ask the question, and you can ask the question yourself. And that'll basically reveal the answer. So that's the way we're going to do that. So for the first question, it's going to be, what do I need to release? So What do I need to release? That's the first question. What do I need to release? I'm going to pull a card for that. What do I need to release? What do I need to release on this waning moon? What do I need to release? Okay. The second question you're going to ask is, what will help me? What will help me? What will help me? What will help me? Let's see if one comes up out at us. What will help me? What will help me? Oh, that's too many. Okay, I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna pull it. Okay. The third question is going to be, what will help me to accept and surrender? 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 Okay, this is going to be our third. The last question is the final outcome. What is the final outcome? What is the outcome that you're looking for? What is the final outcome? Oh, there we go. One finally jumped out at us. Okay. So, I'm going to set that aside. Okay, so the first question we asked was, what do I need to release? The first one that popped up was the full moon in Libra. And it says a win-win outcome is forecast. So again, it looks like, you know, somebody has some fortune or something coming. You know, just be open, because this week might be really fruitful for you. Okay. The second question we asked was, what will help me? So what will help you have a win-win outcome in your forecast? It says new moon in Capricorn. It says your hard work is paying off. So whatever it is you're doing, whether you're meditating or if you try the 3x33 method, or, you know, whatever is helping you to manifest what you want to manifest, is working. So continue doing it. The third question was, what will help me to accept and surrender? The card of the moon is what we pulled. It says, be bold and make the first move. What they say, closed mouth don't get fed. So you need to act on it. Whatever it is that you feel right now, like the energy is so high. So if I feel it, I'm going to act on it. Like, I'm not thinking about it. I'm not, because right now it's not about logic. It's more about feeling. It's more about intuition. That feeling is your intuition. Go with your intuition. Okay, then the last question we asked was the final income. The final outcome. I said income. Hey, I want the income. But what's the final outcome? That's crazy. Today's a waning moon, and we pulled the waning moon. It says, what do you need to release? So I want you to think about that and write it down on a piece of paper. So tonight, I'm going to close on that note. But tonight, what you should do is write that question down. What do I need to release? Really think about it, meditate on it. And when you write it down, I want you to write down everything that is a burden on you, that's been heavy on you, that you feel like, you know, you just need to let it go. Like, I want you to write it on a piece of paper and burn it entirely. Burn it over the sink or something and run water. Of course, don't burn yourself. But that's my advice. So drop in the comments if you want me to do a personal reading for you. I will happily do that. I'm going to do one more reading with the Moonology cards, because I know some new people joined us. So I'm going to do one more reading, and then we're going to wrap it up. So basically, if you're just joining, I'm doing a general reading, and I'm going to ask 4 questions before I pull each card. So before each card, I'm going to ask a question. And then at the end, when I ask the last question, then I'll read them all. So since we have new people joining, Islam. Since we have new people joining, I'm going to do one more reading, and then I'll end it on that note. But if you just joined us also, I basically I talked about last week. I don't know if you watched my previous videos, but last week I basically talked about and walked you through, busting in. I walked you through how to do, it's called the 3x33 method. I personally did it on live and shut the door, Rosie. Okay. Thank you. I personally did mine on live. And if you watched, you saw that I manifested, I wrote 33 times, 3 days in a row. You cannot skip a day. But I wrote that I was going to take a trip in March. And I literally took a trip in March. It was not planned. Like, we kind of just decided and we went. We went to New Orleans over the weekend. So I know for me, it personally works. I've also manifested money doing this same ritual. And yes, you can. I know some people have asked me, like, basically what you're going to do is 3 days in a row. You're going to write the same thing 33 times. On that third day, yes, it is okay to start a new one. I know some people have asked me that. So, yes, you can start a new one on your third day. Once you complete your third day, that's it for that one. And then when you do another one, like, obviously, I'm doing them every 3 days now because stuff is just manifesting so quick. What was I about to say? But when you're doing it also, never rewrite the same thing over and over again. As far as, like, once you complete one 3x33 for 3 days, don't do a whole nother one doing the same thing, because it kind of cancels that out. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the reading. I'm gonna do one more reading for everybody that just joined us. So first I'm gonna ask, what do I need to release? So ask yourself, what do you need to release? What is it on this waning moon that you need to release? What do I need to release? What do I need to release? What do I need to release? The second one is, what will help me? What will help me? Ask yourself, what will help me? The third question is going to be, what will help me to accept and surrender? What will help me to accept and surrender? What will help me to accept and surrender? It's 2 cards. And then the fourth one is the final outcome. Okay. So the first question we asked is, what do I need to release? The card I pulled was the full moon in Taurus. Taurus gang. Okay. Full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. So, okay. I know for me, it was hard for me to, I used to have a lot of stuff going on in my head. I'm like, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done. Like, it's like my days was super long because I had so much to get done. It helped me personally. I was given some advice that really helped me. Basically, I just got one of those whiteboards for Walmart. And I literally every day write either out a to-do list. And that really helped me because I got it out of my head. So when you're doing this, when you are thinking of something that you want to manifest or that you want to dream about, that's something that you want to have, you should definitely write it out on paper. Like, that's like sealing the deal when you write it out. So not only dream about it, visualize it, see yourself living it, write it down. And then that way, when it happens, you can go back to it like, dang, I wrote this down and it actually happened. So that was the reading for that. Your dreams need a practical plan. So not only dream what you want, also make a plan for it. How are you going to accomplish that dream? What are you going to do? What steps and actions are you going to take? And then it says, what will help me? What I pulled was New Moon in Scorpio. And it says, work through your fears. So you cannot accomplish anything being fearful of it. If you're scared, you're not going to accomplish anything. You have to let go of fears. You have to let go of your fears and any doubts to accomplish. You have to know, like, I know a lot of people that watch these type of videos that I've been doing, they basically hit me up like, you know, I usually don't watch these type of videos, but it was something that, you know, attracted them to the video. So whatever that was, I really appreciate you for watching. And I'm not really trying to say that I'm above or that I'm perfect, but it's just that I'm on a spiritual journey. We all are on spiritual journeys and trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And so while I'm going on my spiritual journey, I just want to help as many people as I can, because I know there's a lot of people that don't have people that they could talk to about this type of stuff. They don't have people or outlets, you know, they don't really even know where to go, but they know that it's something greater than what they're doing. So that's all that I'm here to do, really. It's just to help you, you know, on your endeavors. Okay, the third question we asked was, what will help me to accept and surrender? And we pulled New Moon and Capricorn. And it says, your hard work is paying off. So again, we pulled that card the last reading. Whatever it is that you're doing, not only are you excelling and helping yourself already just by watching these type of videos, because I'm already giving you tips and methods how to move forward, how to really manifest things, how to get things going. So from here, you know, you just take it in your own hands. You can YouTube different videos. I know I personally YouTube different, like there's one really good one called like Quantum Jump. That's a good one. And as I stated, the one I personally use is 3x33 method. Do we reconnect? There we go. So whatever it is that you're personally doing now, it is working. So just continue it, whether it's your meditation, your breathing, if you're eating better, you know, whatever it is you're doing it, congrats. Keep doing it. Okay, so our last question was the final outcome. What is the final outcome? And I pulled Full Moon and Scorpio. It said it's time to release negativity. So again, we hit on it's time to release. Not only are you releasing, but you need to release that negativity. So with that being said, I really appreciate you guys for watching. And again, if you have any questions, I will answer them. Either you can comment in the comments below, or you can DM me. And I will do personal readings tonight. Since I just got these cards, I'm up for it. But again, thank you all for watching. Peace, love, and Islam.